Well, sometimes you watch a movie with zero expectations, but then you realize, hey, this isn't that bad. This is an exceptionally okay movie made with effort. And in this case, it is certainly an oddball in the Captain America lore. We are talking Captain America, but this isn't the MCU version. No, this is 1990. That's right. This is well before Chris Evans pretty much redefining the character of the virtuous, upstanding, sticking true to America, treating every person right role. This is the made for TV movie version, but to the credit, it does star Stanley as a producer, so there is at least consistency. Matt Salinger portrays the captain. There's no cap. There's no cap. There's no Red Falcon. Instead, it stars Matt Salinger, who is actually the son of J.D. Salinger, who wrote Catcher in the Rye. It also helps that Matt himself was a big fan of the comics growing up, so there is validity and veracity to the film. You pretty much seen what it is. 1944, polio-ridden Steve Rogers as volunteers for an experiment where he gets augmented power, super speed, strength, durability, be able to jump high. He will jump kind of high. But then, of course, a whole bunch of Nazi schmucks come in, ruin, terrorize everything, and we pretty much see what happens when Rogers gets literally iced for 50 years. Also, we see the Red Skull, who is not German, but Italian, and, his family gets massacred in the beginning, and then he gets kind of like just taken off away, and he becomes, let's just say, not that great, okay to passable prosthetics. Let's just say that. It's not the worst I've ever seen, but seriously, when you look at it, it just looks weird, I guess. I don't know. Let me say this. If Lifetime Movie Network television for women from the 2000s would ever make a Captain America movie, this would be it. Because it's a soap opera / drama. I'm not kidding. I actually enjoyed that aspect. I like seeing the human side of Steve Rogers, where he actually has to go and find Sharon Carter and the mother, and for a while, it's actually good. They use the right lighting, right effects. Then again, this isn't a movie that was still trying to be the 1980s into just going into 1990. Whole bunch of production issues behind the scene, not like any fights on set, but just trying to acquire the rights to everything. So from something that's supposed to go to 1984 life until 1990, it's honestly not. You could tell that the movie is all over the place because it's one captain trying to find himself his way in 1990. It's the German thing just felt so the way how it blends with the military-industrial complex. I mean, this movie is all over the place. The story, there's really no the story cohesion is just so wrong in the second half. I just can't get over it. There's also a problem of so many quick camera cuts. Fight scenes. I mean, when one lady is punching another lady, it's like boom, falls, boom, three camera cuts. I'm like, and I thought that the stuff going on nowadays was bad. No, this is just legendarily awful. I can't even count. I almost had a seizure just watching how many cuts there were. There were probably like 15 in 5 seconds. It was truly horrendous. The music is okay. There's a couple of Randy Newman numbers that sound like Randy Newman numbers, and it just, I don't know. It's like the most cliche-ridden superhero movie You could see the 1990s. This was well before Marvel had their foot down with the X-Men series, before the MCU. So this really is a weird entry in the series. Because, I mean, like, the acting is surprisingly good. A more humanistic side of Steve Rogers for what they could do in 97 minutes, alright? And yeah, I can't believe I'm saying that. It's well acted for a stand-alone movie. But when the bad comes, oh boy, it's bad. Ronnie Cox, who plays, I think, the Rascal, says, like, this is the best script that I have ever seen. Now, how the heck the team who designed it, I don't know how the production was just so bad. So, let's see. It's also been shown, I think, in 2013 to coincide before, Winter Soldier came out, and it also got released as part of when the first Captain America movie was coming out. So, this is an odd one. This is an oddly okay, passable movie. It's like I kind of wish that that Marvel nowadays would at least give Matt Salinger a cameo in the MCU. But let's also not forget there are a couple times that when it's like Rogers is in the car, he sees that there is a tape recorder that says "Made in Japan," and there's a character driving a Volkswagen car. Of course, this was dirt. He sells the idea that the World War II mentality. He says, "Hey, I'm feeling sick. Gets out, and then runs and steals a car. This happens twice. Just the leaps of logic that this movie takes it's so hilariously stupid. I don't know. Yeah. Let's just say I would like to see a photo of Matt and Chris Evans. That would be interesting to see. Yes, Chris Evans really redefined the role. And, we're all going to appreciate that. But if you want to check out like a weird, well-acted, for the time, and still decently acted for the time movie, it still kind of holds up, like I said, with the acting, but just a whole bad camera angles, a story that's all over the place, and just cheesy dialogue too. I recommend you watch Captain America from 1990.